So, ladies and gentlemen, by the mid to late 1960s, Bobby Hull was undoubtedly one of the better hockey players in the NHL, but unfortunately, he was also going bald. Now, by the early 1970s, there was rumors going around that he was going to be doing something in the off-season to maybe hook up with Frank Sinatra's hair doctor to put a weave in or a transplant of hair. Now, it seemed to have taken for a little while, but when he jumped to the WHA, there was rumors going around that possibly the thinning hair was going to be permanent. Now, the biggest rumor we heard, of course, was that he was wearing a toupee. We would notice in certain games the hair would shift during the contest because he wore no helmet. Now, by the early 2000s, he was doing commercials for something called House of Masters, which was a hair club treatment group in western New York. Now, the House of Masters, again, in Toronto, offered a hair replacement system that featured a golden jet who said he reclaimed a full head of hair after he had suffered through hairpieces, weaves, potions, and lotions. Now, the Hall of Fame winger wasn't overstating it. Now, Hull's hair loss really was a topic of conversation, even as he skated as the best single drawing card in the NHL and later WHA. Now, the full pinnacle of Hull's baldness came in 1978 when he was playing for the Winnipeg Jets. He wasn't wearing a helmet in a playoff game against the Birmingham Bulls when he scuffled with the very, very rugged Dave Hanson. Now, according to media coverage, Hanson, who had starred as one of the Hanson brothers in the movie Slapshot, grabbed and ripped off Hull's hairpiece. The only known photo of the incident is grainy, but Hull's bald head is perfectly clear, as it would carry in newspapers all over North America. Hanson went to the penalty box for interference, and Hull went to the dressing room. He came back out moments later wearing a helmet and scored a power play goal during Hanson's penalty. Bobby Hull is a lot like Telly Savalas, says Jets head coach, the longtime NHL Larry Hillman, after the game. He shows you he can be a star with or without hair. Now, according to published reports, he came back to the Blackhawks for the 72 season, saying that Sinatra's hair transplant doctor had worked on his hair and gave him 91 plugs for about $700, which monetarily makes no sense. But you look in the mid-1960s to the late 60s, later on, just like Guy Lafleur, possibly Jose Theodore and Tom Brady, he had some work done. Bobby Hull with hair obviously is just as talented without, but it was kind of bizarre to see those flowing locks. Guy Lafleur has gone through periods of hair loss or periods of, additional hair. But like I said, we all knew Bobby Hull had done something. Was it a toupee? Was it plugs? Was it transplants? We don't know. But Bobby Hull, you couldn't call him the Golden Jet, looking like a ball man before his time. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any stories about if you think Bobby Hull's toupee was permanent, as we like to say up North Shore Way, Hull toupee, or that sort of thing. And one thing about Bobby Hull, though, publicity, good, bad, or what you call different, will also always follow him. And gotta love that hair. But like I said, by the mid-60s, you could tell he was starting to fade. And in the words of his great brother, Dennis Hull, I'm here tonight with Bobby's hair. Good punchline. Thanks for listening. Bye.